welcome back to video number 4. Today we're going to talk about the differences between quantitative and qualitative research. Are you ready? Stop, let's go. Welcome back for video number 4. Alright, I hope you've been enjoying these great videos. I want to tell you about what we're going to do today. So before you guys have chosen your research topic, right? You chose your narrow, specific idea of what you want to research. So then you read, and 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 you read a lot of articles to do your literature review. So now we have to go to the next step. But to understand the next step, we need to understand 2 words: quantitative and qualitative research. So today, this video is going to explain the easy difference between the 2. Are you ready to learn? Stop. Okay guys, so quantitative research. This is difficult in English. Quantitative. You may see in English the word quantity. That means amount or how much. Alright? So quantitative research is all about numbers or percentages. Okay? It's all about exactly math. Alright? However, qualitative is all about what's up here. Okay? What's in your mind. This is about opinions, behavior, perspective, belief, attitude, things like that, okay? It's much more up here, all right? So opinion, belief, things like that. So again, we have more math-based and we have more emotionally based, all right? So with math-based, this is much more what we call logical or rational. I'm sorry, my handwriting is not beautiful. So so sad. So why is that? And let's think about this. What I love about math is the same in every country, every religion, every gender is the same. All right. So if I said to you 2 plus 3 equals 5, wow, my smart researchers. And what's great is that if you're a boy or a girl, from Cambodia or America, you speak English or Khmer, math is the same because there are rules and structures to every, to mathematics, right? It's always done with a process. So again, it doesn't matter if you're fat or you're beautiful or you're skinny or you're stupid, it doesn't matter, right? So it's always done the same. So that means we say there's no bias. No bias. Looking. Okay, so that's different from here. Qualitative, who you are as a person. It helps you, who you are affects how you see the world. Right? It's not better or worse. For example, as a foreigner, I can see things differently in Cambodia than you can, perhaps. So there's certain things that I think, that's unusual. It's not better, it's not worse, it's just different. It's the same with the differences between some males and females. Females will see the world a little bit differently than males do. Or if you're Muslim in Cambodia, you're going to see it differently than Buddhist in Cambodia. So this different perspective, again, we call that, when you have bias, subjective. Okay? In quantitative, we call it objective. So again, here, objective is no bias math. Qualitative is up here in your background influences. Okay, is that clear so far? Good. So let's talk about quantitative again. Here, our goal here is what we call to make, and this is a new word for you, generalizations. Generalizations. Ugh, it's a long word, right? It's so long. But use your English. What word did you see here that you recognize? The word general. Right? And general means broad or big, idea. Okay? So, I think we have a cat nearby. Alright, a generalization is a big statement about a group of people or a group in general. Alright? So a generalization would be something like, most Cambodians like to share food together. Right? Would you agree that when you're with your friends or your family, you share food? Yeah, not 100%, but in general, that statement is true. And in quantitative research, we try to find general statements. Alright? So again, American culture, it is not a generalization to share food. A generalization would be, most Americans prefer to have their food by themselves. Alright, so it's just different. Over here though, our goal in qualitative is not to make generalizations. Instead, we want to go in depth. In depth. This is a new word. And that means deeply. Deeply. That means we really want to study it and understand it and examine it to realize why or how. So here we're looking for the quantitative, we're looking for big statements. Qualitative, we're looking for small, in-depth statements. So we're just focusing on a smaller group, but in depth. Alright? So, to make a generalization, to make a big statement about something, we have to talk to many people. Right? I cannot talk to 2 people and say, alright, most Cambodians think this. Cannot. I have to talk to many people. Qualitative, if I'm going to understand in depth, deeply, a lot about it, I only would talk to a few amount of people. Just only a few. So we call this a small sample size. Just means a small population. Here, we're doing general statements. We talk to many people. That's a big sample size. Okay? So again, here, qualitative, a small sample size because we want to understand deeply about an issue. Okay, one last thing. Are you ready? Hi researchers, I had a little bit technical problem, so I changed shirts, got a nice new microphone, and I'm ready to keep learning about quantitative and qualitative research. Are you also ready? Okay. So before we talked about having quantitative being numbers, right? We want to make generalizations, right? And that's big statements about a group. And to do that though, we have to talk to many people to make a big statement, right? I cannot only talk to 1 or 2 people. I need to talk to many people. And the easiest way in research to do that is using something we call a questionnaire, okay? A questionnaire or a survey is an easy way to get a lot of information quickly, all right? In qualitative research, again, that's using our ideas, behavior, belief, perspective, opinion, attitude. That's when we talk about something in depth. So we only talk to a few people, so a small sample size. And how do we do that? In research, the most popular way is something we call an interview. So an interview, you may have had an interview for a job or a volunteer position. So we're going to talk about that later. But an interview is a great way to spend a long time to learn a lot about someone and what they believe and what they feel. All right, so again, with quantitative, we do generalizations with a lot of people as our sample size. In qualitative, we have a small sample size and we learn a lot in a short amount of time, okay? So let's review the overall goals. You ready? Ooh, magic, we have a new slide over here. So I want to talk about the 3 goals in research, okay? And so your goal as a researcher, and you're going to hear me say this 10,000 times, is to get good data. So in English, I want you to pronounce this. It can be data, 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 but not data. Don't say data, okay? All right, and another word for data is just information. So our goal is to get good information. So I'm going to show you how we do that with each step of the way, okay? But our goal is to get good information so we can solve our research question, all right? So going back to quantitative with numbers, percentages, our goal again is to make generalizations. That's our goal, all right? We want to make big statements about groups. And our goal for qualitative, if you remember, is to study something in depth. So I want you to think about your research topic. Is your goal to make generalizations, maybe about UC students? If it is, you want to do quantitative research. Or are you trying to focus more in depth about a topic that you don't really want to generalize, but you want to focus on a small bit? Then you're going to use qualitative research. Or you may use both, and we call that mixed method. So once you pronounce this, okay, this is a difficult word in English. Mixed method, not might. Don't say might. Mixed method. That's combining quantitative and qualitative. And this is really, really common. Okay? So I hope that you can kind of understand the basic differences between the two. All right, so I hope you enjoyed my video. If you're excited for video number 5, leave your comments below, all your likes, and I can't wait to see you guys soon. Bye.